Hey, Kaku, why don't we do that work one later date? What do you say?
No, sorry, but this is work. You have to do this homework. What am I doing here anyway? Why am I tutoring my niece for God's sake? I'm Kaku Toshin, 31 years old. I'm currently doing tutoring work and I was recently asked by my older brother to tutor his daughter. My niece's name is Sakae Toshin. The last time I met her was 3 years ago. She was still in high school then, but now she's already 21 years old. She's already in university, so I was a little confused why she would need a tutor.
Hey, Kaku, I've been waiting all morning for you.
Wait, is that really you, Sakae? She's always been pretty cute, but now she's been prettier than I remembered. I was surprised by how much she had changed in just 3 years. She's really grown, in all the right places. I'm looking forward to our lessons. I'm no specialist in any particular field, just a prep school teacher, mind you. Just hope I'm adequate enough for your needs.
Yes, I'm sure you'll do just fine. What I need you to teach me are the contents of this book.
Huh? This is what's being taught in high school, right? Well, it turns out that my niece isn't really all that bright. Apparently, she figured she should work on her English as it would better her chances of graduating, but it seems it was much harder than she had expected. Hey Sakae, how do you even get into college at this level? Were you even able to pass the entrance exam?
I used my magical stick and asked for the answers and got them.
So she just rolled her pencil as if it were one of those 8-ball toys. I guess she got lucky with her answers. I shook my head in dismay, but I had to help my cute niece out, I suppose. I made up my mind to work with her to help her graduate. So I put all my effort into it, but... And so you take this sentence and...
Mm-hmm.
And so this is an adjective we have to... Hey, are you even listening to me?
Yes, of course I am.
Yeah, right. But to me, she sure doesn't look like she's trying very hard. Today's the 3rd lesson so far. I'm trying to teach her, but she's just staring at me the whole time. On the first day, I thought I was just imagining it all, and she was concentrating, but I was wrong. Huh? Hey, Sakae, would you look at the textbook and not at me? You're not gonna learn a thing.
You noticed? Sorry.
How could I not notice, for God's sake? Is there something on my face? You keep staring at it.
No, nothing on your face. It's just that I can't stop looking at the face of the person I love.
The person that you love? Seriously? I didn't realize you were so amusing, Sakae. In love? To an old guy like me? Are you kidding?
I never thought of you as an old man.
Oh, so not so old, but more like a big brother, maybe? I mean, she is 10 years younger than me. Thanks for that, Sakae. Makes me feel young again.
Yeah,
So I'm not an old geezer after all. You really made my day, Sakae.
Oh my god, did he really pat me on the head and so lovingly? I think I'm gonna faint.
Okay, enough of that. Back to studying. The funny thing is, after that little incident, Sakae started concentrating on her studies, looking at the text rather than being fixated on me. But then, another problem arose. Okay, then I'll mark these exams.
Yeah, sure.
What's with the hands, Sakae?
Well, my hands are cold, so I figured I would warm them up. Do you mind?
If she's so cold, maybe she should put on a sweater. My blouse is a wee bit flimsy. Maybe she's sincere, but I don't know. I felt maybe she was getting a little too intimate. My eyes keep wandering toward her paper-thin blouse. I can't concentrate. I'm getting a little hot. Mind if I turn down the AC a bit? And you look a bit cold. Better put on a sweater or something so you don't want to catch a cold.
Yeah, if you say so. Oh, wait, I got it. Excuse me for a second. I'm gonna step out for a moment to change.
Oh? Change? What is she talking about? Sakae left the room but returned in less than 5 minutes, wearing something that was... How can I put this? Provocative?
I thought it was getting a bit chilly in here, so I decided to change into my knit skirt.
Right. The clothes you were wearing before seemed way more warmer. Yeah, well, great. let's start on the next chapter, shall we?
For sure. But you know what? I still feel a little chilly, so mind if I borrow some of your warmth?
Yeah, bet you're cold with just that on. Please don't rub against me dressed like that. Sake, no more goofing around now. Let's get back to work now, shall we? I may be getting all this wrong, but I think maybe you're trying to seduce me?
No misunderstanding. I'm seducing you.
Wait, what?
Just as I thought. You had no idea, did you? I've always had a crush on you, Kaku. From way back.
Hold it a second. You always had a what? No way! Right. We're related, you know. Your uncle, for God's sakes. This isn't right. Okay, so enough for excuses. You're just trying to get out of studying. Back to work, Sake.
It's not an excuse. I'm really in love with you, Kaku.
I'm here as your tutor. I'm working. This is my job. You do realize that, right? You know what, Sake? I'm disappointed in you.
Huh? But...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you or anything. But she's an adult now. I have to be straight with her. I have to make her understand. Suddenly, there was silence between us. Maybe I said too much. Was I being a bit too harsh? I'm sorry, Sake.
No, don't be sorry. I'm at fault here. So please, Kaku, don't apologize.
She looked totally dejected and then she slowly raised her eyes towards me. When I saw her beautiful face, it took my breath away.
It was just that I was so overjoyed being with you that I just sort of got carried away. So please, forgive me.
Is she really in love with me? That face, her eyes, she really must be. It was all just so sudden. No way we were going to get any studying done in this situation. So we sort of decided to end today's lesson. After I got home, I had calmed down a bit after that little episode, so I was able to think about it all. To be honest, I was shocked and a bit confused. All kinds of emotions overwhelmed me, but what I felt most was joy. I suppose I was to dawn on her without even really knowing, but this can't go on. We're related, for Pete's sake. No way am I going to get involved with my niece. What would people say? What the hell am I going to do, for God's sakes? Oh, that scared the bejesus out of me. Oh, great. It's my brother. Wonder if he's calling to warn me against going out with his daughter? Yeah? Hello? Hey, Kaku. What do you say we go out for a couple of beers? A night out with the brothers. As a matter of fact, I'm standing right outside your door. Kinda sudden, isn't it? I immediately went to the door, and sure enough, there he was. I really wasn't up to talking to him after what happened, but we decided to sit at home and have a few drinks. My brother seemed in high spirits as he downed one beer after another, talking about this and that. But then he suddenly changed the subject and said something that made me gag on my beer. I never told you this, but Sakae isn't really my daughter. Wait, what? Yeah, long story, but my wife, she had this affair way back when. Sakae is this guy's kid, the one my wife had an affair with. She's his daughter, not mine. Not related at all. But all these years I brought her up as my own, and well, it all turned out fine, I suppose. Are you serious? How could he just blurt out such a thing after all these years? This is not okay with me. Oh yeah, there was something else I wanted to tell you. I'm really not sure I want to hear anymore. Truth be told, you and Sakae are total strangers. Not related at all. Sorry to disappoint you. But you're not her uncle and she's not your niece. Strangers? Not my niece? Seriously? Well, to put this all into perspective, it seems way back, 21 years ago to be exact, my brother's wife had an affair with this guy and divorced her while she was still pregnant. But my brother stayed in contact with his daughter and provided child support all these years. Apparently, Sakae is well aware of the whole situation. So, like my brother said, we're not related at all. I bet you're pretty relieved, huh, Kaku? Now you don't have to come to me to ask to marry her. Here you go. This is my house key. When Sakae is staying over, you can use the key to visit her. Man, I always envied my brother. He can be so open and straightforward, not all uptight like me. As soon as he gave me the key, he immediately left my apartment. I can hear footsteps. Wonder if she's gonna let me in.
Kaku, what's up? Why are you here?
Sorry to bother you so late. It's just... I wanted to convey something to you and it couldn't wait.
Yeah, okay, no problem. But before you say anything, I really should apologize to you first. It seems I caused you some anxiety. I really didn't mean to.
Yeah, well, you're right about the anxiety. Right now I feel like a high school kid. My heart is pounding like crazy.
Excuse me?
I've been suppressing my feelings. I believed that you were my niece and me, I was your uncle, making our relationship taboo. But then you got the courage to show your true feelings, and then my brother ended up telling me the real situation. I decided to let it all out and let my emotions take over. What I really want to say is that I'm in love with you too.
Kaku, really? Is this some sort of dream?
Yeah, it's weird, I know. Makes me think it's just one big dream. Was this whole thing, you wanting me to be your tutor, that you were having a hard time in school, was that all a ploy? Yeah, I figured as much. I knew you were way smarter than that.
Well, actually, it was all true.
Come on, Sakae. Get over here. We need to do a little studying, and we need to get your grades up.
Huh? But I'd rather cuddle up with you.
Yeah, I was sort of looking forward to attending your graduation and going on a date with you to celebrate. I guess we'll have to put that off for a while, huh?
Yeah, right. We need to study. You can rest assured that I'll give it my best. I know you'll be proud of me.
Well, that was easy. Not a very complicated girl, I suppose. After that, she was really motivated and hit the books right away. And as a result, she was able to get enough credits to graduate. I guess it was a good idea to have a gift for her, for trying so hard and succeeding. Truth be told, I suppose it was a gift for me too.
Hey, Kaku. Hope I didn't keep you waiting.
No problem. Just got here myself.
I was really looking forward to this date, so I finished up all my work before 5 p.m.
Good for you. Hey, isn't that skirt a bit short?
Are you worried someone else might take a liking to me?
Definitely. I don't want other guys ogling you. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, well, actually, I changed skirts at work.
Wait, really? But I gotta say, you look great.